John Anderson Pierre back again, another beer ramble, and today we're looking at Accumulation, a Belgian IPA for the winter. You see shakiness, so you probably can see there's a little bit of some snowflakes to this, but I better be careful before this thing doesn't pop up on me. By New Belgium Brewery, based out of Fort Collins, Colorado. Gets praised by everyone, beer advocate, as well as the bros. Give it a very good score. As does Rate Beer. Ale yeast to give you a little bit of that fruit notes. They have Amarillo, Mosaic, Centennial hops. This is 0.2% ABV by volume. A Belgian IPA style. So a little cloudy. Pardon me. As you can see, it does have that cloudy. It does look a little bit some citrus to it here. Excuse me 1 second, guys. Pardon me. All right, now I'm back. Okay, gotta wash my hands. Okay, it's been so fucking warm in this city in Mobile here the past couple of few days that all of a sudden now I'm just sneezing like crazy and it's just going madness. But anyway, back to the beer. Allergies all in the flux, but very cloudy, very murky as you can see. Looks like an orangeade. I mentioned this had pale and wheat malts to it, so I'll give it a scent. Definitely smells some of those fruit notes to it right there. It smells like a citrus and orange. Actually quite good. Very, very citrusy. So, okay, I'm watching TV. I'm watching the news. I gotta cut cable out. I gotta get rid of this son of a bitch. I can't stand it. Anyway, smells fruity. Definitely some of that. Definitely those Mosaic hops. I see. Even the Centennial hops are on this, and it's right, very pungent and fruity. So, on to the taste. It says for winter, but I don't know. This could probably go for a summer as well. The winter months to keep you warm, but I'm wondering what the temperature should be. I think it should be refrigerated temperature like 40, 50 to 40 degrees. So I would guess for an IPA, this could probably be a winter. This could probably be a summer, early spring, late winter, early spring beer. Very nice. Definitely some fruit. I definitely taste those Cascade hops, Centennial hops, excuse me, and it's very malty. So ain't bad, ain't terrible. New Belgium, as we all know, started back in the based in Fort Collins, Colorado. Mostly we're out in that part of the country and far as in California, of course, all throughout the Rocky Mountains and whatnot. But they never, only till slowly within, say, the last going back 2010, they slowly began to trickle its way to the east of the Rockies. If you listen to George Norrie, the west of the Rockies, east of the Rockies. So slowly trickling its way east of the Rockies and began to. And we got it, New Belgium here about 2013, 2014, I believe. We got their beers here. It was a big ice storm, and we got, of course, the Fat Tire and a couple of others. The accumulation mostly comes out around this time of year. You don't see it a lot during the summer months or year round, but mostly in the winter. Um, I had it before, so this is my third time having this. Again, these beers I don't buy a lot, or rarely get often. It's just like, if I want a winter beer, I tend to go more towards stouts or more towards um, extra pungent, more strong beers. A porter. Um, during the winter months than I would say during the instead of something like this. I know there's some other Belgian Imperial. I like IPAs, but I like the Belgian style Imperial IPAs. There's one, of course, you probably heard of the Freak by Green Flash. I think Green Flash or Green Point Brewery. I think it is. That's an excellent, excellent IPA, and I really, really enjoyed that one a lot. I think that's at 8%, and it really can put you in a nice place, and it's perfect. I would go with pair it with anything. I can't get it here. I can only get it in Mississippi, and I know two spots in Mississippi I can get it at a service station. That is, if I want to enjoy the evening, very nice. Um, this is a very good stout. I mean, very excuse me, stout. This is a very good Belgian IPA. 6.2%, a little light. Maybe I guess about fair for the alcohol in it. Pairing with this is some strong cheese like I just had just before I started earlier. This Cracker Barrel here, sliced cheese, and I ate one earlier, and this is kind of the second one I just was nibbling on or just finished before when I started doing the review, and it kind of goes very well with it. Something sharp, strong blue cheese. That would work with this beer. Mexican food, tacos, enchiladas, something spice that would kind of cut through all the flavors would pair very well with this beer, and I think it's a good match. So yeah, this is good. If I could see it drinking it, buying it again, drinking it again, absolutely I could. But would I buy it for every day? Maybe now and again. But this is something I can get here and there, and it didn't cost me like only like what $1.89 for a single at Rouse's in Mobile. Um, I'm glad that store came about because I think that once that store arrived, I think there were very few, and I mean few, stores that were selling singles of this. And I think once Rouse's came on the scene, I think every place else was all doing you have to do the mandatory pick six. You couldn't buy a single, whatever. So we had to buy a single of this or a single of that or a single of this. Alabama, my gripe with the state. It's whatever. Anyway, I'm here. I'm living here, so got to deal with it. Come on, baby, let's get the F up out of Alabama. Let's go. No, I'm staying. Well, guess we'll stay too. Mom. Anywho, excellent beer. Take that back. Good beer. It's been a long day, guys. Anyway, good beer. Very enjoyable. I'm giving it the same score as the Bear Advocate and as well as the Alstrom brothers gave it. I will say good. They say very good. I say good. So I say 8 score for this one. Good beer. Company with those dishes, as I mentioned. If you had New Belgium Accumulation, if it deserves a 8 score, high, low. Tell me, leave your comments on the bottom. Join us up here at the Beer Ramilton. Keep on watching as always. Cheers. Bing. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.